Honey, I'm booking another cruise on the Majestic Princess.
Another cruise on the same ship? Why?
Hello, fellow Voyagers. Thank you for stopping by. We're 9 days away from taking our December 29th cruise to the Mexican Riviera on the Majestic Princess. And do you know what I just did? I booked another cruise in February on the Majestic Princess to the Mexican Riviera. Here are 4 reasons why I did that. So reason number 1 is, our anniversary cruise will be held over the New Year, and it's going to actually be holiday themed, and we're going to be celebrating the New Year just before we hit Puerto Vallarta. Well, this February cruise that we booked is going to be Love Boat themed. As a fan of the Love Boat growing up, I couldn't resist the opportunity to set a course for adventure and join this special sailing. Well, of course, on this cruise, the ship is going to be decked out with all Love Boat decorations and music playing. There's going to be numerous different kinds of Love Boat activities where we can participate. What is it? The Love Boat inspired cocktail. I think Isaac is the one who created that on the show, if I can remember correctly.
And we're going to call it Isaac.
There's a Love Boat disco party on one of the top decks. There's even Love Boat Under the Stars playing on the big screens. Which leads into reason number 2 is the Love Boat cast. The whole crew is going to be there to celebrate Gavin MacLeod. He died last year, unfortunately, but his birthday is going to be February 28th, and we will be celebrating his birthday on board. The whole ship is going to be hosted by the Princess Celebration Ambassador, Jill Wieland. You know her, right? She played Vicky Stubing, the captain's daughter. Well, she's going to be joined by the entire cast of the show. There's Julie McCoy, Doc, Gopher, and the friendly bartender Isaac. Well, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to meet the cast as well. One of the fun things is there's going to be a Q&A session where they are sharing their favorite memories of the show and their time spent with Gavin MacLeod. Let's see, Vicky, or Jill Wieland, is going to perform the vow renewal ceremony performed on the top deck. And there's also going to be a lot of different photo opportunities. Alright, so the third reason is the ship. So the Majestic Princess can hold around 3,500 guests, so it's pretty big. There's lots of space and lots of new venues and things that we'll be able to experience. The other great thing is the medallion class. What medallion class is this is your little key card. So there's no more card that you have to carry around and pop in the doors. This will do everything for you. This is your key card and ID basically on the ship. So as you're walking to the doors, you're about 3 to 4 doors away. You can hear your door click, and the little monitor outside your door will actually say, "Welcome, Lyle," and your door is unlocked. All you gotta do is just go right in. It's great if you're walking in and you have your arms full of something. You have drinks. Lots of times I'm walking in with multiple drinks. The other great thing is a contactless checkout and contactless boarding. So when you're ordering something at the register, at the bar, or shops, or just getting on and off the ship, they'll wirelessly scan the little medallion, and your face pops up, and they verify that it's you, and you're on your way, or they give you your drink, and you're on your way. Speaking of drink and food, is the food delivery. This one is awesome. You can be sitting at the pool, get thirsty, on your phone, order a drink or a snack, and have it delivered right to you. We've done this a few times in our room. But the other nice thing is that if you're at the pool and you do order the drink and food, and you decide, well, in the meantime, you want to stop over at one of the tables and sit down and find a nice table to wait for your food, they'll follow you wherever you go, and they'll find you to deliver the food to you, which is amazing. And really, all that is done with this little tiny medallion. For us, it was really a game-changing experience on our very first medallion class cruise on the Emerald Princess. It's funny because it's almost like a science fiction, little science fiction city of the future. Like it just seems very out of this world a little bit that everything is just done with this little guy. So besides the medallion class and on the ship, there's traditional cruise activities that you just can't experience and do everything on the first trip. So it's great to go back and try again. The other thing is the food menus. Even in the main dining room or the buffet, or even all the little eateries, the pizza places all around, you're not able to experience and taste everything. Going back again allows me to order different items on the menu, especially when we get to the specialty restaurants that you have to premium service charge for those. On this ship, the Majestic Princess, there's the French restaurant called Bistro sur la Mer. There is other one that we've tried before was the upscale steakhouse called Crown Grill. Amazing food. I really love their lobster rolls. If you go, try their lobster rolls. And the last one that we didn't have a chance to try, actually it wasn't on the Emerald Princess, but it is on the Majestic Princess, is the Asian restaurant called Harmony. And we definitely want to go back to these multiple times. And with all those activities and all those food available on the ship, I'm sure we'll definitely keep ourselves entertained and full the entire time. So the fourth reason that we would take the same ship and itinerary again is the destination. This is not our first time and will not be our first time going to the Mexican Riviera. One of the great reasons of going back multiple times is that just one cruise visit to these destinations, you're not able to fully experience the rich cultures, the people, and the fabulous food that's down there. And most of the previous cruises that we've been on, and all around, whether it's in the Caribbean or Mexican Riviera, they don't focus they're not very destination focused, as Princess is. You basically just go to the port, and once you're there, you're only there for 8 to 12 hours for a visit. And there's not really that much you can do there in 8 to 12 hours. You can go on like one excursion, maybe walk a little bit around the city, around the cruise terminal, but that's it. So we've done that before, so this next time we'll be able to take different excursions. We'll be able to, some of the stops will end up just getting off and just exploring the city on our own, which is a great thing. So you can really just stop in all the little dive bar places and just feel the true feeling of actually living or being in these destinations. For us, speaking of dive bars, it's really funny. I remember, and oh my God, this is the best experience we had in Mexico. We visited Cabo San Lucas. We didn't take an excursion. We just decided to walk around the city. And we first got off the cruise and we stopped in the little bar that was in the little cruise terminal area. And we got a shot of tequila and a Corona, and that was like $7. And we're like, oh yay, this is pretty cheap. Good, we got it all for that price. Walk further into the city and find this cute little dive bar. 2 shots of tequila and 2 Coronas for $5. The place was called Happy Endings. So we decided to go in, we got our drinks, ordered those, drank them, we're super happy, $5. They come around, $1 Jello shots, and they're actually decent sized Jello shots. And then we ended up getting hungry, so we saw on the menu that they had nachos. And we were thinking a nice little small plate of nachos, they were listed for $5. Come to find out, they were huge. The plate was this big, piled high. Anna and I couldn't even finish it. That's how big and amazing the food was. And that's definitely why we want to go back. We want to go back and see this place again. I want to see how it's changed with COVID. I can't wait to go back and see all these places. It's been years since we've been there, and I would just love to go experience them all again and experience them just a little different. There you have it. 4 reasons why we would take another cruise on the same ship with basically the same itinerary and only 2 months apart. To set your own course for adventure and book with us, check out the link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe.